Hello everyone on the Ceph network and from Ceph Gaming. My name is the Legend of Fuzzi and I like to produce gaming videos. So you may recognize me from the forum posts or just generally on Ceph Gaming. I like to post quite regularly and I like to just check out the forums and like some posts and quick reply to some posts. And yeah, that's what I like to do. I am a gamer and I will hopefully be producing a lot more content on the Ceph network channel. So I've been a Ceph member for at least a year now. I joined back in the Crisis 3 days in February, and since then I have been just pretty hooked on the Ceph gaming community. I am a core member, and I'm really proud about it. It sounds kind of weird, but I am actually proud of being a member of this great community. It's not a massively large community, but it is a very great community, and it's awesome. Anyway, guys, so what videos you'll expect from me on the Ceph Network channel? Basically, I'm going to talk about just gaming, pretty much. I may slowly drift on to just things about, like, just in real life kind of stuff, but hopefully that will relate to the gaming topic I'll be talking about. Now, for this video right here, as you guys can tell by the title, we are talking about what happened to Titanfall. Now, we all know what Titanfall is. Titanfall is that game that was massively hyped for about 6 months prior to its release. Everyone was talking about it on YouTube. Everyone was looking forward to it. It was just non-stop about it. It was going to be the Call of Duty killer. It would be the FPS we'll play for years and years on. And now that we're 2 months into the life cycle of Titanfall, the first DLC has been released, and not many people are playing this game. Now, I'm going to talk about, guys, why I think this game has flopped or failed. Not necessarily failed, just the game has lost its hype. So, my very first video of Titanfall I posted on the first day after the release of Titanfall. I had already reached level 48 for my pilot. I hadn't even regen my pilot or anything. I was on my first regen or my prior to first regen. And I unlocked all the weapons by then, and I unlocked all the little perks and everything, and the Titan stuff. And after that day, I found the game really boring. And in that commentary, my very first commentary about on an official Titanfall gameplay, and officially talking about Titanfall, not on the beta, I started to find this game really boring. And here are the reasons why. So the gameplay is very repetitive. Now, I'm not quite sure why people, including myself, thought this gameplay, this game would have a non-repetitive feel because it was advertised about the Titans and the parkour and everything, and we'll always be into it. It's non-stop going on, and it's true. It's non-stop gameplay, but it's always non-stop gameplay. It's always just not necessarily always parkour, but it's just always about Titans, and it's always about just the weapons and everything. Now, it is just very repetitive. Now, the majority of people play attrition and hardpoint, and those are just about the AIs and the grunts and everything, and it's in every single game mode. The AI and the grunts are in every single game mode. The Titans are in every single game mode, and I think this is the reason why it makes it very boring gameplay and very repetitive, and that's why people aren't playing it as much, because it's just super repetitive. It's just not very fun. And also, another factor in this just repetitive gameplay is lack of variety, because we've only given about 10 primary weapons and 3 secondary weapons, which are 3 pistols. And not including the anti-Titan weapons, because those are only really used against Titans, and Titans are only about 40% of the gameplay, to be honest. They really are. They're only about 40 to 50 or 40 to 45% of the gameplay, and the rest is all about gunplay. And with only 10 primary weapons, it really did not make up for much variety. You had, it's quite like Halo. It's like you have one automatic, you have one 3 burst, you have one single burst, and I don't feel like a game that was made by the Call of Duty developer, or the original Call of Duty developers, that, as we know, had lots of variety of weapons and gameplay choices. Why would they make this factor of having very no weapons, a lack of weapons? Now, people are saying it's because it's just to keep the game balanced, and I think that keeping a game balanced doesn't make it fun. To be honest, I mean, a balanced game does not make the game fun. People need things to complain about to keep them playing, and it sounds crazy, but it's true, guys. It is true. Look at YouTube videos and look at Call of Duty players. They complain about everything, but they still play the game. I mean, come on. Now, also, there isn't much competitive gameplay in Titanfall, and now we're not talking about repetitive gameplay or lack of variety, but maybe a little bit of repetitive gameplay. But we're not talking about lack of variety, but we are actually I guess it is kind of part of not much competitive. But anyway, so Titanfall does not have much competitive aspects. As we all know, the AI and the mechs kind of didn't really make up for very good competitive gameplay. Now, recently I have been playing quite a few competitive, matches at least, not like super MLG matches, but just competitive pubs matches. Now, you may be wondering, gameplay, games like Attrition and Hardpoint aren't really competitive because all you can do is just, go over grunts with your Titan and win the game. But game modes like Capture the Flag are very competitive, and it's always been a competitive kind of game mode. In classic games like Halo, even the original Call of Duties, and now the Battlefield has it, Capture the Flag has always been a very competitive type of game mode because your team is going after the other team's flag, and the other team is going after your flag, and it's a constant struggle of trying to get those flags. Now, this game mode is the only real game mode that adds any competitive aspect into Titanfall. Now, before the developers of Titanfall, who are called Respawn, I think it was a couple of days ago, the Titanfall community was quite competitive, and now for PC they have taken out Capture the Flag for some odd reason, and I'm not quite sure why they're doing this, but the PC community is very mad because now they don't have much competitive aspect now they don't have much competitive play in Titanfall because now it's all about the AI and the mechs. Now, if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, if CTF or Capture the Flag don't last for console gaming anymore, or if Respawn doesn't make any changes to their competitive parts of Titanfall, this game is going to really fail, and I think it definitely is. Every game has a competitive aspect, and now this game just doesn't feel like it has any competitive aspect because you are just mindlessly killing AI, most of the time, and it just doesn't make up for very fun gameplay. Now, if you guys understand what I'm talking about, basically, Titanfall needs to up its game before it loses the whole crowd. Basically, it was hyped up this whole time, and if they want people to play the next Titanfall, which has already been confirmed actually, they're gonna have to step up their game. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my first video on the Ceph network. You can check out my channel if you would like. It'll be in the description. I'm Legend of Fuzzi, and I hope you have an A1 day. I'll see you later, guys.